All right. What's up, everybody? This is a quick little tutorial, I guess you could call it, on soap opera sequences. So this is for my group, the good old Kingmaker Coffee group, but it's going on YouTube so anyone can see it. And one of our members, my good buddy Mark, who is about to get married, congratulations, he requested. Well, he didn't really request me, he was asking about soap opera sequences, which have been made famous by Andre Chaperone. Shut up, cat, I'm trying to make a video. So, this is just my really crude, explanation of soap opera sequences. They're really quite easy. This is what I always do first, though. So, let's explain, I'll explain what they all what they mean. So, the first one is always it's kind of like, hey, thank you for opting in. Here's your whatever you opted in for. And plus, hey, tomorrow I want to tell you how to get whatever result they're looking for. So maybe after this, I'll pull up some actual examples so this all makes sense and I'll tie it in. But right now, I'll just keep this really kind of high level. So I call this one thank you plus cool thing. And then tomorrow you say, hey, actually the second video is the wall. So, the second email. I guess these could be videos too, but yeah, let's just say they're emails. So the wall, as I think, if you read .com Secrets, these are all Russell Brunson's terms. So anyway, the wall is the backstory, right? So whatever it is, it's the first thing. It kind of like grips them right into the email and gets them to start reading. And the backstory should mirror what your market is facing, something that they can emphasize with. So, for example, often what the first email ends up with is, P.S. Tomorrow I want to tell you about the worst day of my life, the day I got I became homeless or something like that. The day the doctor told me that I had 3 months to live. And then boom, you tie that PS from the first video into the wall. So the wall's always like, you think of a story, it's always like your lowest point is where you're starting at. And you don't technically have to follow that. You can it's basically whatever the challenge is that the challenge that your product solves or your service solves. So I got taxes on my mind because I was just talking to Junior and he's a tax guy. So whatever it is, I had the IRS. They were breathing down my neck. Turns out I owed $16,000 in taxes, and if they didn't pay within 3 days, for example, they were going to freeze my bank account. And I had my kids to feed, and we just planned our vacation with all of these tax dollars that we hadn't paid, and I was desperate. And that led me to search for an answer. I had 3 days to come up with $16,500, whatever it is. And I brainstormed. I asked my buddy, hey, I asked my buddy Ben Burns, Ben, what can I do to make that kind of money? And Ben said, hey man, it's actually quite simple. Don't bother with blogging or doing client work or making a product. What you really want to do is boom, I'll tell you in the next email. So you leave it a total cliffhanger. And yeah, I always include a soft call to action though for your product in every single one of these emails except for the first one usually. So be like, P.S. If you're interested in solving this problem, here's a link to buy. Very soft. And usually the wall, your backstory is kind of invalidating the other solutions too, which is another important part of storytelling. So, I knew whatever the common solutions are that your competitors are offering wouldn't work, So if I'm selling email marketing, for example, I knew Facebook ads wouldn't work, or boom, 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 you give them the reasons in the story and then on to the next one. So the epiphany is, hey, the first part of the first line of the email is like, hey, yesterday I told you about this shitty story, boom, 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 and today I want to tell you what Ben Byrne told me, which saved my complete life, which allowed me to pay my tax bill and just live an awesome, badass life. Results not typical. Nobody should buy anything, and the average person makes $0. But anyway, here it was. He showed me his email marketing formula, and it's vastly different than anything else you've ever seen before. And it's actually blah, 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 blah. Here's how it works, and I'd love for you to have it. And it's, if you're interested, here it is. It's a link to go to my sales page at the bottom of this email. And yeah, just do it now. And hey, tomorrow I want to tell you about an even cooler thing to help you get a result even faster, or something like that. So this one ties into this hidden benefit. And, you know, the hidden benefit, I like to think of this as like, what's the benefit of the benefit? You know, so somehow this has gone from tax to emails. But okay, whatever I'm selling, you know, Kat, don't you start now. She's picking at my freaking couch. I'm gonna start throwing dimes at her while I talk. Fuck off, Kat. Yeah, fuck you. Sorry. So the hidden benefit is, it can be anything, but what's a good example for this email marketing thing? Okay, I managed to also pay this, but this cool thing also let me have way more time with my family, because the whole story is just kind of backed up with his family. And because this email marketing thing allowed me to use automation to take care of all this cool stuff. Not only did I make all this money, but this thing that Ben showed me, which I wanted to offer you today, is it allowed me to, you know, to spend time with my kids and to go to see them whenever they want at their recitals, or to take vacations, and to not ever worry about the tax man breathing down my neck. So if you want to get the same system that I found, which has helped me and my family so much, all you have to do is just click the link below, and I'll see you on the other side, okay? And yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's email where I you know, give you another email to buy. You don't really say that, but you just, the last one's like, by the way, I'm having, I like to, like, the cool thing about the sequences is it's like a 5-day countdown. So you can mention maybe in either here, like you can introduce your product in the Epiphany and say, hey, for the next 3 days, you can get it for, you know, you can get a discount on it. And then you mention that again, hey, tomorrow I want to tell you blah, blah, blah. The call to actions is straight up, you know, hey, you opted into my email, you read my story, you heard all this cool stuff. You sum up basically the whole sequence, and you say, listen, man, this product can really help you, and here it is. For the next 24 hours, you can get it for X% off, and there's a guarantee, and all you got to do is click the link below, and then you're going to get all these awesome benefits. And yeah, you have nothing to lose, man, and just go for it right now. But if you wait, well, then you're going to miss out on this cool deal, and your life is not going to be as cool as it could be. So that really sucks. I don't want that for you. So go ahead, click that link right now, and I will talk to you soon, all right? This has been Joe Blow signing off. And that is basically the outline. That's how you write these soap opera sequences. Like I can, my God, it takes me like 2 hours now to bang off one of these sequences. And the easiest part to think about it is to simply take a piece of paper, draw one big square, another big square, another big square, another big square. And then, you know, you think, okay, the wall. So you think about the problem, you know, the thank you plus the cool thing kind of writes itself. The wall is, okay, what problem does this thing solve? And then you tie a story into that. The epiphany, what is the big discovery that allowed you to, you know, fix this problem? And then you write that at the top. And then you basically just write these out. And then you can come up with subject lines, which kind of are curiosity based, which allow people to, or which get people to click in. And just don't forget, when you write, let's say you write the wall email here, at the beginning of this email, you always want to tie back to the last action they took, which hopefully should be reading this email. But realistically, with people's attention spans these days, you can't really expect them to read every email. So that's why I always have a call to action to buy at the end or somewhere throughout each email. So at the wall one, it'll be in the PS. In the Epiphany, it'll be, you know, at the end of the email, and then you sign off, and then PS, blah, 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 blah. You got 2 more days and it's really cool. You should get it. And then hidden benefit, you know, maybe you have 2 or 3, and then the call to action, man, you just really load these down with call to actions to go ahead and take you up on this amazing deal you're offering now. And that should really help you, Mark. Anyone else who manages to see this video, hopefully you got something out of it too. If you want me to write one of these soap opera sequences for you, just you can hit me up. Might be busy, but if I'm not, I can always direct you to Mark now that he knows how to write them. All right. So yeah, if you like this stuff, definitely go ahead and go to benburnmedia.com/freebies. So that is, let me see if I can write that out. www.benburnmedia.com/freebies. Yeah, it's BYRNE. So you already know that though. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Okay.